Do you think that the Enlightenment thought is more accurate than those alternatives, or you think like, well, no, those are just three different ways to view the world, and none of them is superior or more accurate than another?
I don't think those three ways of viewing the world, or at least, and I'll clarify, but are in conflict. I think you can think, okay, for example, there was the Roman Empire, there was the Greeks, and they rose and they fell. But we got democracy from the Greeks. We got the idea of democracy from the Greeks, right? They fall, but we kept things. With the Romans, we got, certain, advances. Right, and you got certain advances, certain developments from the Romans. And yes, for a long time, sort of people didn't focus on that, but then in the Enlightenment, the idea was not so much continuous progress. It was, we're going to rediscover what we knew in the past and build on it. And so, the British Empire, huge empire, quarter of the world, rose, fell. And now they're, a little island in the middle of the North Atlantic, not the middle, towards Europe, But the British Empire rose and fell, but we still benefit from some of the developments they brought us. And we still have huge detriments from some of the many horrible things that they did around the world.
So I think in this, even Pinker says this, although I think one of the literary critics calls him out for not following his own advice. But he makes the point of, we don't have to treat everything as a bundle of these things are inextricably intertwined. We can decouple how we organize certain aspects of the economy from how we organize certain aspects of society. And or those two things are not entirely dependent upon which political party is setting the policies. We can toggle these different switches independently. And so it would be possible, particularly in a internet-enabled remote work information economy, at least for people who have positioned themselves to do that kind of work. It'd be possible to be let's just all go back to the everybody figure out where your great-grandparents lived, go back there. And whatever you want to do, you can still do it from there. But instead of the government intervention to be the social safety net, you're going to be with your siblings and cousins. You guys work it out. I'm not saying that we should do that.
As an only child,
I'm not saying we should do that, but I'm saying those things are independent sets of choices,